Hi, welcome to Kaurpaints. Today I am going to paint autumn birch trees using acrylics on canvas. This painting is going to be an abstract painting. Other material details are visible on your screen and I am ready with colors on my canvas, so let's roll the intro. Before starting, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get notifications for new videos first. So firstly, let me tell you the colors we are going to use today. These are cobalt blue, green, yellow, white, red, burnt sienna and black color. As I have already told you that today's painting is going to be an abstract painting using palette knife. Initially, I have just spreaded the color on my canvas using palette knife, and now I am using a flat brush to prepare the background. This technique is very close to the scumbling, in which we paint a thin layer of color over other, but in this case we are mixing the colors over our canvas itself. I like to prepare the background using brush because the paint will get evenly spread over all the canvas and it will help me to paint better in later phases. As on my canvas there is a very thick layer of paint, so I am not able to blend the colors in that well manner, even I am using a dry brush. So what I am trying to do is, I am applying here bold brush strokes to mix the colors together, and also these bold brush strokes will provide abstract touch to my painting. That is my ultimate goal in this artwork. Now I am painting some of the stems of trees using brush with burnt sienna shade. This is very easy, and with this my work with brushes is now completed. And in further proceedings of this artwork I am going to use palette knife. Now using a palette knife I am applying white color on the stems. This technique is dabbing small bursts of color. This technique involves loading off tip of the knife in thick paint and then dabbing it onto the painting. I use this technique in the later stages of my painting, as I am now, when I want to add a few small bursts of colors. You can see in the video itself I am applying a lot of color on my canvas using the tip of my palette knife. I am going to use this technique throughout my painting, most probably with other techniques also. In this painting, as you can see in the video, I am applying a lot of color using palette knife, and this is a very great way for creating a sense of activity without actually having to render all the details. This painting is not going to be a detailed painting, but it will make a sense of realistic things. It will definitely create an illusion of realism and do justice to the realistic objects. So now let me tell you that why I am calling this painting as an abstract artwork. Firstly, what an abstract artwork means. An abstract artwork is an artwork in which you are taking your inspiration from a real object which is present in real world, but you are painting it in different way. Like you are using some kind of impressionism or some other kind of techniques. So there is a difference of techniques. You can't paint that object realistically. So in this painting I have taken my inspiration from the real world as I am drawing birch trees. But in this painting I am going to use bold brush strokes and some strokes with palette knife. So this painting is going to be an abstract painting for sure. So now I am going to paint some leaves on the ground and on the tree. Here I am going to use another technique called broken color along with previous one. I have broken the shades of leaves into different colors and going to use them layer by layer. I am using this technique because the palette knife allows you to paint layer on layer without having the paint blend together. You can achieve some beautiful broken color effects which are not possible with a brush. Some Russian impressionists take advantage of this technique in many of their paintings. Even this technique is very amazing. The result of this technique is a vibrant display of color which almost seems to be vibrate. So I have broken the colors of leaves into 3 shades, which are red, orange and yellow. Yellow can be also of 2 shades, a dark yellow which is most probably cadmium yellow, and another one is lemon yellow which can be the mix up of white and cadmium yellow. So in my painting I am going to use another technique which is called multicolored palette knife strokes. For this you have to take 2 or 3 shades without mixing them completely on the tip of your palette knife and apply it onto your canvas. As I am doing in this case, I have mixed just half mixed, not completely, red and yellow color, which is giving me some kind of look of orange shade, but not exactly because these are not completely mixed together. And I am applying this to my canvas to get a more amazing texture and more amazing look. You know, drawing the leaves and bark on a tree is one of most common uses of palette knives. Some other kind of uses are you can draw snow on mountains, you can add highlights to the rocks, you can draw branches, fences, you can quickly cover the painting as I did initially in this painting. So there are a lot of uses. Even you can use palette knives in your regular paintings when you are painting with brushes. So these are very useful. So along with the painting, let me tell you why I like palette knives more than the brushes. The first reason is these are very easy to clean. You just literally have to make them wet and wipe with a cloth, and brushes take a lot of time to clean them. Now another thing is it can be cheap depending upon the quality of palette knives, and you can use palette knives for a longer period of time as compared to the brushes. Another thing is these are very helpful when you have to apply thick layers of paint on your canvas and you have to create some kind of broken texture or something like that. And another thing is you can create sharp lines on your painting using palette knives, and these can create some kind of patterns which brushes can never paint. My favorite point is they save a lot of time. Usually the painting with brush take a lot more time, even 10 times more time than the painting took with the palette knives. Another advantage of palette knives is you can paint on the top of wet layers without having to worry about the blending, because we don't need to blend in this case. But there are some disadvantages also. You can't add that much details in your painting, and these are not that versatile as a brush can be. According to me, palette knife is best used in combination with a brush. You can get some amazing effects by using both in your painting. So with all this, my painting is now ready. Have a closer look. I hope you liked the painting and video. If you liked, then press the like button and leave a lovely comment. I'll be waiting for your comment and for your suggestions for my another videos. I hope you have subscribed my channel. If not yet, then please subscribe my channel to get access to my next videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon and set notification to all. I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care. I'll keep bringing such amazing content for you. Please do share this with all your family and friends and make this channel a big hit.